Surprise, motherfucker.
I like Doctor Strange quite a bit. It has some problems. Ironically, the problems I have with the film is because the formula for Marvel movies is so good. Despite the cinematic wonder, it felt safe. And nothing in the movie surprised me, character development-wise. They did stuff with the character that I'll talk about as we get into it. But there's one thing this movie got right, and it was the ending. I'm just gonna say outright, there's gonna be spoilers, not just for Doctor Strange, but also for Undertale. Because the ending to Doctor Strange reminded me of an ending in Undertale. Let's get to it. Some preliminary considerations. I got the strangest problem with the movie because the Marvel formula for storytelling is so good. It's like, how do you make a good product better? When you perfected it, where do you go from there? The formula is simple. You got a protagonist, you show him where he's at currently, you give him a problem.
Come on, you can marry anyone you want. You have to get engaged to a cop?
At least he's not a crook.
What do I do?
Get an apartment, get a job, pay child support. And then we will talk about visitation, I promise.
Make him face the odds. Make him realize he can step up.
Scott, I believe that everyone deserves a shot at redemption. Do you?
I do.
If you can help me, I promise I can help you be with your daughter again. Now, are you ready to redeem yourself?
And he succeeds.
Daddy! I love you so much.
I love you too.
If this formula is familiar,
You're goddamn right.
it's a standard fucking story, and Marvel has found a way to monetize it. You gotta remember though, knowing the recipe doesn't mean you'll have a tasty meal. Because the formula is just a part of making a movie. There are lots of things going on. The script has to at least be good. The actors have to be right, or at the very least competent. Same goes for the director. The cinematography has to be great. The editing has to be spot on. And you could still have this formula, and it would still fucking suck.
I know, right? Woo!
One thing to consider is that the character here is an unlikable piece of shit. I think most of the Marvel characters are likable to an extent. The closest character you could compare Doctor Strange to is Tony Stark. And even then, while Tony Stark is a jerk, he's likable.
Just don't do anything I would do. And definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's a little gray area in there, and that's where you operate.
Oh.
All right?
That's not a hug. I'm just grabbing the door for you. All right, kid. Good luck out there.
I hated Doctor Strange for most of the movie. He comes off as an arrogant jerk. Even when he's being trained, even when he's accepted by the Ancient One to join their secret club, he's still a dick.
Teach me.
What he does in the library with Wong is funny, but he's a jerk. He just takes the books because he thinks he's better than these people who studied this shit all their lives. He is, but for him to know and rub it in their faces is... I have an idea as to why they chose Benedict Cumberbatch to play Doctor Strange. This is not the first time he's played an arrogant jerk. But Sherlock worked because when he says...
I'm not a psychopath, Anderson. I'm a high-functioning sociopath. Do your research.
He says that, but then you see him interact with other people. He's not that cold.
Family is all we have in the end, Mycroft Holmes.
Shut up, Mrs. Hudson.
Mycroft!
Apologies.
Thank you.
Though to in fact, shut up.
He's still a jerk, but there's some humanity there.
The point I'm trying to make is that I am the most unpleasant, rude, ignorant, and all-round obnoxious arsehole that anyone could possibly have the misfortune to meet. I am dismissive of the virtuous, unaware of the beautiful, and uncomprehending in the face of the happy. So if I didn't understand I was being asked to be best man, it is because I never expected to be anybody's best friend. And certainly not the best friend of the bravest and kindest and wisest human being I have ever had the good fortune of knowing.
The audience has to like your main character, or at the very least, sympathize with him. This is important because how else would you root for the hero? Sherlock did that. I didn't get that from Doctor Strange. The only time I liked him was near the end of the movie. It was when he asked Christine to be with him, and she says no. And he's actually sad. He's actually, oh, I fucked up. And from then on, the Ancient One dies in a fight, and they have this heart-to-heart talk. He realizes the weight of his responsibilities, and he fights Dormammu, and he traps him in a time loop. He was willing to sacrifice himself forever, so long as Earth is safe. Pretty fucking heroic. When he was like dying all the time, he says, "I'm used to it. Pain's an old friend." That was a legit cool line. That was like, oh, kinda like this guy. I also like the ending because it's not the typical, we blow the villain up or we kill the villain. Obviously, the main villain, Dormammu, it's an eldritch abomination from out of time, out of space. It's something you cannot overpower, so you outwit it.
I've come to bargain!
Proper wizard shit. And it was this ending, this time loop ending, that made me think of Undertale. The final fight in the Genocide run of Undertale is against Sans. As the name implies, you kill everyone! The first time I played Undertale, I played it for the good ending, the happy ending. It's a good ending because I like these characters. I like Papyrus, I like Sans, I like Mom, and hanging out with them, even for a short time, makes you care about them. And I think the creator of Undertale specifically made this game to be played in a certain way, chosen by the player. In the start of the game, there's this plaque you can read. Brave ones, foolish ones. You could interpret brave as, you're so brave because you decide to kill all the monsters. Or, you're so brave because you decided to talk it out. Or you're foolish for doing either of those things to begin with. But you have to choose. Either kill everything or spare everyone. So those are the endings that are fulfilling or have a message or have a point that Toby Fox wants to make. And any ending wherein you mix it up, where you spare someone and you kill some things, it's not that satisfying of an ending. But for this video, I decided to shoot footage for the Genocide run by doing it.
If you're gonna do something wrong, do it right.
It was not fun, guys. So Warrior doesn't fit. We're gonna have to go with WW. It's not a great way to start things off, isn't it?
Hold up.
Yeah. Well, I'm just not sure about that right now.
Sorry, Mom! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry! It's for a video!
I'm just gonna smack that. Oh god, this is freaking hard. It's getting closer. Oh shit, go there, get hold on. Fuck, oh god, oh damn it.
Oh, fuck this bitch. In each area, there's a certain number of monsters you have to kill to continue your Genocide run. If you fail the quota, you fail the run.
Do it right.
Did we just, holy shit. So we get to this guy, Papa Sans. Did I die in the intro? Okay, bitch, let's do this.
Oh, the dragon! Stand really
Did he just skip his monologue to ambush me? Oh, okay. You do it. Son of a bitch. This is fine. Oh, I know what you're up to. I know the meme. Is this a joke?
One eternity later.
Hey. Okay. What does that mean though? The thing we can take away from both these mediums is that the ability to control time would be broken as fuck.
The laws of time are mine, and they will obey me!
No matter how powerful you are, if a fucker is determined enough, he can reset and try again. But the roles here are switched. Doctor Strange actually has Kara's power to load into a checkpoint. Dormammu and Sans are the ones with omnipotent power. Well, almost omnipotent. But I think their win condition is the same. Sans wants the player to rage quit. Whether or not he succeeds depends on the player. Doctor Strange also wanted Dormammu to quit. That's why he said, "I've come to bargain, not to defeat you." He leaves the door open. But really, the deal is in his favor. Dormammu leaves, and he gets to live. That's pretty great. Those are the things I noticed about these two things. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. What the fuck? Why are you here, though? Do you have any suggestions?